This week's Market Watch is about connected fitness. Connected fitness is an area where a lot of people are getting very excited about the idea that Peloton, Tonal, Mirror, these new home systems that allow you to work out at home can collect all kinds of biometric and even biomechanical movement data from you, which means they have cameras in them or they have sensors in them that can figure out what your body's doing when you're working out. That's connected fitness. These sensors and these motion detectors are really about figuring out if they can imply some instruction to you while you're working out, if they can gamify the system so that you can compete with other people that are online at the same time. Connected fitness brings us together through cameras and through sensors. Now, the interesting thing about connected fitness is it goes back at least a decade. If you go back to 2010, Intel did a really cool concept where they created the first connected fitness gym. Everything in the gym had sensors on it and biometric data was everywhere. You could see heart rates and hydration and everything. And the people who saw that were like, wow, this is obviously the future. They used terms like the Internet of Things, like the treadmill was smarter or the bench press was smarter. And so you had a lot of people thinking, wow, how could this transform the way that Gold's Gym does their business? Or how could this bring at-home healthcare to consumers who can't make it to the physical therapy office? This was really exciting for people in 2010, and it sort of took this path, to now where a decade later, you're seeing commercials on TV where the Apple Watch is talking about these things like they're normal. The most recent commercial from Apple shows somebody on a mountaintop doing their EKG or somebody looking at their blood oxygen level. And those types of things were all really pipe dreams in 2010. And now they've sort of become normalized to the extent that they're on your wrist. And that's crazy. And that's a real innovation for this space. And I want to bring this to your attention because it helps you think about how all markets sort of evolve. I started my career at Forrester Research, but one of my favorite tools in the research business comes from their competitor, Gartner, and it's called the hype cycle. And I don't know how well this is going to translate on camera, but I gave them credit just in case they're going to sue me. This is the hype cycle. And what it really says is that technology gets overhyped. Everybody gets excited about virtual reality, or everybody gets excited about the first smartwatch, or somebody gets really excited about the autonomous car. And then they find out autonomous cars kill people, or the watch actually sucks, or VR makes you throw up. And so you get this steep decline in the way people assume that this technology should and could work. But we come out of that. And that's what Gartner always sort of predicts with these new emerging markets, that will eventually get new investment. Maybe some of those initial companies die, and then you start hitting this path of productivity. And the path of productivity is really important because that's what we're in right now with connected fitness. You see things like Peloton working. You see things like Mirror working. And you see Apple Watch coming out with more sophisticated biometric sensors and data, because we're in a position now where this market can adapt and adopt more technology, more sensors, and more information for the consumers to use. That's why the connected fitness market is so exciting right now. And you should pay attention to it because there's going to be a lot of consolidation in this market in the next few months.